Hi guys, Steph here, and here we have it. What we've got for you is a Blackbird self-filling fountain pen. Now this video is my own sort of opinion, my own views, etc. This particular subject has actually been going around for many years, so I don't want to get involved with a discussion. I don't want people to sort of ask me, how do I do it, you know, should I do it, etc, etc. I'm aware that some people don't agree with it, some people are happy with it. As far as I'm concerned, these are my own personal views. As I say, I don't want to get involved with any kind of sort of discussion on it. But what we've got is a Blackbird self-filling pen. I believe this one is the BB2-60. As you can see, this model comes with a clip because they did a model called the BB2-6 which didn't have the clip. So in all intents and purposes, we've got a BB2-60 Blackbird fountain pen. Now what happened, this particular pen has been sat around for a long time. It was quite discoloured, and what I decided to do, I thought, right, I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to use certain sort of a method to try and re-blacken the fountain pen. Now I'm quite aware that there's in this particular case, as you can see, it had a little bit of sort of a chasing pattern, you can see there, and if we show you the sort of the cap there, you can see it's got this pattern. So what I don't want to do, I'm quite aware that you can polish them out, but what you're doing is actually taking away material. So in this particular instance, what I actually did is used a dye. Now no, I didn't just simply get the pen and apply a dye over the pen and left it at that. There was quite a number of different procedures that I actually used. I'm not going to go into details, so please don't ask me, but it sort of entailed me actually removing the majority of the sort of olive sort of green discolouring. I was quite successful removing that, and then I applied this particular dye. After that I applied a specific oil, and in my opinion, I think the pen has come out absolutely gorgeous. Now if I just pop it like so there and show you the sort of the cap, if you like, there, and then if I show you this picture here, I took a picture before, there you go, so there's the picture of how this cap actually looked before. Okay, and this is how it looks now. The only difference being is I've now actually completed the whole pen, and as you can see, I've done the barrel as well. Let's take you up to the barrel imprint. You can see the barrel imprint reads Blackbird self-filling pen, maybe Todd and Company Limited, made in England. So the procedure has not removed any of the sort of the barrel imprint, as you can see, okay, which I'm hoping you can see there. And this was the final result, so I just thought I'd show you the final result and see what your thoughts are. As I say, I'm quite aware there's people that don't agree with sort of colouring pens. Some people talk about actually painting or spraying pens. It's not been sprayed, it's been sort of blackened, if you like, or dyed. Let's keep it simple, it's been dyed. But again, what I want to say, it wasn't just a simple case of applying a dye on the pen. There was lots of different other sort of procedures I had to do before I finished the pen, and in fact it actually took me around about, I think it was about sort of a week, getting on maybe for 2 weeks, because after each application what I actually did is left the pen for numerous days sort of to dry, etc. So it wasn't a simple case of just, yep, okay, let's just bladder some dye on the pen and leave it at that. But for me personally, there you go, there's the clip for you, and then up somewhere to the back there, or is it to the front? There it is, it's to the front. You can see it's got the word Blackbird to the very top of the cap there. As I said, we've shown you the barrel imprint. There's the lever to the pen, and in my opinion it's actually come out absolutely superb, I think. And again, that's my own personal opinion. Some people will not agree, yes or no. This is my own personal opinion. It's my pen, so I'll do what I like with it. Okay, but again, I feel it's come out absolutely superb. The only thing, again, if I'm going to take any criticism, is how long will the finish actually last. But saying that, the majority, and I state the majority of the discolouring was actually removed. So if it does fade for any reason, it's not going to fade to an olive green colour, because I stress again, I actually removed the majority of the oxidization. So we'll see, but let's take the cap off. Okay, as I say, it's the Blackbird self-filling pen. Just to give you a couple of little, it's not so much a review, but the size of it from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, 135mm capped around the barrel, 11mm in diameter. The date of the pen, nice and simply, from 1930s. Okay, a couple of little twirls to show you the different angles there. Let's show you the section, and in this case again I didn't show actually a before picture, but the barrel, as they do with these pens, the barrel was discoloured to about this particular area where the cap sat, and then the rest of it was a little bit darker, but the whole barrel was again a sort of olive green brown colour. And there's the section, and if we take you up to the nib there, you can see it's got a Blackbird 14 carat, maybe Todd and Company Limited, made in England nib. There's a sideways view, and there you can see the section underneath. Oh, lovely, lovely and clean. But all in all, the result, I'm still experimenting with the method. Whether it'll work with all pens, the answer is I do not know. Again, you know, whether it'll last, but in my opinion, if it does fade for some reason, or this dye or the oils that I applied to it, if they sort of do get removed, then the underneath was still quite a black pen, because again, I stress, I did actually remove most of the oxidization before I carried on with the blackening. Okay, so what we're going to do, I've put a new sack in it. I'm not going to fill it, but what we'll do, because I know you people like to see pens writing, let's see how it writes. So what we have, a Blackbird, self-filler. Let's give it another dip, and as we said, made in England around the 1930s. Let's give it another dip. It's actually a lovely writer. There's no flex in the nib, so it's writing, I would say, with a medium line. Okay, so there's a writing sample, writing very nicely indeed. But yeah, maybe a fine maybe fine to medium line, more maybe on the fine side, but all in all, a lovely writer. let's just give it a little wipe. We'll swill it off after the video, but I just thought I'd show you the work that I've done, see what your thoughts are. I know I'm going to get lots of comments. I know maybe there's going to be people out there that are going to disagree with blackening pens, and I had one particular person that totally repetitively said to me, can it be reversed? Well, the answer is I don't know, and for me personally, you know, why would you want to reverse it? Oh yeah, let's get a lovely black pen and oh, let's apply some horrible discolouring to it. So why would I want to reverse it? So yeah, I know I'm going to get maybe, you know, lots of different comments, but for me personally, it's a personal opinion. I prefer if the pen was actually totally black. When it came out of the factory it was black, so why shouldn't we have it black, you know, 70, 80, 19 years later? So personally I think the results are fine, so let's leave it at that. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I've enjoyed showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up if you possibly can. Down below, support my work, and don't forget people, we've still got a bit of a problem out there, so please stay safe. But for now, I'll say bye bye for now.